Sorry, I was just dreaming of how exciting today's topic's going to be. I'm going to talk about inflation today because it's the big word in the news and in the media. So I just wanted to give us all a bit of a refresher about what inflation actually is. So currently inflation is running at 6.1%, and it is actually due to get to about 7.75 over the next 6 months. Inflation is the reason why the RBA are raising rates so aggressively. So inflation is essentially measured by the things we spend our money on, not necessarily assets, but day-to-day expenditure, things like food, petrol, health costs, utilities. The RBA like to keep inflation within a 2 to 3% band, but it has exploded to over 6%. There's a number of reasons why inflation has become out of control, which you probably all know anyway. So things like COVID, closing borders had a massive impact. War in the Ukraine, flooding, all of these things are restricting supply. So these supply chain issues are a massive reason why inflation is the way it is. The thing is, there's still a demand for these products and not enough of them, so prices skyrocket. So that is economics 101, supply demand. Now, one of the only ways that the RBA can look to bring inflation down is to implement monetary policy, which is raising rates. Now, it's a very delicate situation because if the RBA raise cash rates too quickly, they risk recession. But if they don't raise them enough, they risk higher inflation. So it's a really delicate situation we find ourselves in right now. One of the solutions would be wages growth. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? A bit more income for us. But until wages growth, it's still going to be a problem. So interest rates aren't such a bad thing because they are trying to keep us out of recession. But it's just really a matter of really looking through your budget during times like this and just, I suppose, acknowledging that it's part of an economic cycle. So anyway, I hope you're still awake. I'll try and think of something better next week. But look, again, if you've got any topics you want me to cover, if you prefer, real client scenarios, or if you want information on certain topics, just let me know. Otherwise, see you next week. Bye.